L&L. Woo, woo, woo. Love and Live Show. It's hot, 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 taste it hot. I'm ready. Love and Live. Let's go. Love and Live Show. Motivation speakers. Positive affirmation. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Eli always cheating. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your potluck. Tropical morning for your royalty. Love and Live empire bringing all the heat. Wanna taste that heat? Woo. Try to taste the heat. Woo. Hot sauce. That sweet heat is banging like this beat. Woo. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Heat. Dynamite's the truth. Have you woo? Elia, favorite nephew. Lenora. She know it's the truth. Adriana. Chris. Everybody love Chris. Love and Live Show.
It's the love and live show. The love and live show.
Love and Live.
It's the love and live.
We be laughing, having fun.
Get up, please stay. Love and live. Get up, please stay. Love and live.
Love and Live. Each day as if it was your last.
The love and live show.
Routine.
The love and live show. Love and live. Love and live.
Yep. This is Love and Live
Like this beat. Okay, girl, y'all ready? Get it together. This is our time. Yes! All right now. Advice about your family and friends to your husband and your wife. I can tell you about mine and what's been applied. So stay tuned and buckle in for the ride. My past experience are for your ears to hear. I'll tell you tales from my past year. May do a review on some beauty products. You can catch me on the stream when the grease is popping. And the Miss Show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel. Okay. The Love and Live Show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel. When the road is bumpy and everything is shaky, gotta live and love and show it on the daily. You do your thing and I'll do mine. No judgment here, there's only love on my mind. It's not always right, some things are not easy. We can toss and turn until we make it easy. Keep a smile on your face and encourage one another. We only live one life, so we gotta love each other. Love and Live Show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel. Oh yeah, the Love and Live Show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel. The lesson we learn won't stop or block us. We're all on the path, so let's get to walking. Live and love each day as your last. It's funny how time can flash. This is your life, so you better live it. If you really want something, work hard to get it. Join me on my journey and watch the show. We'll do it one more time, but by now you should know. Love and Live Show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel. Yeah, the Love and Live Show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel. Okay. Love and Live Show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel. That's right, girl. The Love and Live Show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel. We out.
Hey, queen. Hey, king.
Don't you change my song.
I'm biased LLC. child. I'm biased LLC. I'm biased LLC.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
How y'all doing? We having technical issues.
Absolutely.
Yes, we are technical issues. So give us just a minute to figure it out.
Uno momento.
Well, he's gonna pull it up on the other thing because we can't see any comments at all. Like, there's no comments coming up, and we don't know what's going on.
You don't?
Probably because Eli's been mean to me today. So
I've not been mean to her.
and so since
Fake
he's
news.
been mean, we're not getting no comments. The lines are like all on face over here.
Fake.
Hold on, give me just a second, y'all.
Yeah, it's not on here. We
What's
just got
going
to
on? It's still,
Okay.
oh, Chris is such a blessing moment. He says such wonderful blessing things when he sneezes. Give us a minute, y'all, because you know.
Oh, goodness.
Your nephew said bless you. Your nephew said bless you. Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and start. I got this over here.
Yeah,
I don't
we
know
got the
what
chat
Eli
over here.
doing.
Because StreamYard is like a desync, but it don't matter. We can start from the top. Who do we have in here?
Okay, we have my beautiful sister who I love and adore so much.
Who do we have?
We have
755
Media.
Media. We got 755 in the building.
And she said her question today is,
Why you ain't subbing me though?
That's
Just
what I'm
a
saying.
question.
Why
Yeah.
you ain't subbing? I mean, what she say? You said bring questions. I know. I want to know. And it's free.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
she wants to know because it's free. Are you even in the camera?
No, I just got out.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, he gonna put it on the big screen over there. Good.
All right.
So, that's a question we're gonna get back to after we talk to everybody else because 755, I'm gonna have to agree with you. That is a serious question that we must answer.
Absolutely. Just like that we have. Who do we have here?
We got Heather Chronic Condition.
Heather
Crazy.
Chronic is in the building. Well, Heather is in the building.
Heather.
Welcome.
We
in,
also
Heather.
know her, aka Heather Hunter.
Exactly. She.
I gotta get used to this other name,
handle
because y'all be changing it up, and the queen ain't got no good memory. Okay.
But who do we also have in here?
We have
Katrina
Barber.
Katrina Barber's in the building. How you doing, Katrina?
How you
nice
doing,
seeing you in here
sweetie?
today.
Welcome in.
Welcome. Oh, you rolling in?
Welcome in.
Okay, come through with it. Come through with it. Not only do we have that, but this next person is
my Aquarius vibe.
Yes,
my Aquarius vibe sister. She is so sweet, so kind, so loving.
She has wonderful care products.
Yes, she do. You gotta get her hair care products.
Her name starts with an M.
Ooh, what is it?
Yeah,
is
it's
it
Mia Chanel. We got Mia in the building.
Yeah, you got the high brand in there. You don't know nothing about this brand.
Come on now, that's her natural.
That's
right
her
there.
natural.
You don't know nothing about that. All right. Then guess who we have here?
We got
Four Corners Custom Products. LLC. Exactly. We got Four Corners in the building.
LLCs in it.
How you doing, Four Corners? Welcome in. Welcome in.
How you doing? Welcome in. We love you.
Mia said she was loving the intro.
Oh, thank you.
All right, well, guess who we have? You slide to the ATM. You gotta deposit this next name here. All right.
He's
and
hot.
you just got a
He's
shout
hot
out
on the
last
track.
week. Exactly.
He ain't no playing around.
Exactly.
These
He's
beats
always
are
on the beat.
tough.
You don't
know
miss a
nothing
beat.
about these beats.
Exactly.
You don't know nothing about these beats. Something's wrong with you.
Okay, so who is it then?
That's it.
E-Money. E-Money on the beat. What's going on? We got E-Money in the building.
E-Money.
If it ain't E-Money, then it sounded funny. And we have this next person here. They're small something, but a big chef,
Yeah.
Cooking
good big food and not sending it our way.
Exactly. Exactly. You know who we have in here?
Yeah.
We have Micro Farmer. What's going on, Micro Farmer? How you doing? What's popping, Micro Farmer?
Yeah.
E-Money said shout out to everybody in the chat. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and connect with the Love and Live Show.
That's what you got to do.
All right. And then not only do we have that, something about a yee, something about what?
Oh, my yee!
Yeah. We got Sleazy in the building. What's popping, Sleazy?
Now you know. You better.
What's going on, Sleazy? Yeah, We got Sleazy in the building.
Yes.
All right. And then she's something, and her name is Mary. You know what I'm talking
Yes,
about?
yes. She's like
Okay.
she's a coach.
Yeah. We have
Coach
Mary.
Mike!
Come on. We got Coach Mary in the building. What's
She
going
said
on?
The best season to you and yours. The
Come
same
on,
to
showing
you,
love.
sweetie. Yes.
She come in on a high note. All right.
Yes, she did.
And then, did you know?
Did
I
know
wasn't
what?
sure if you.
I knew about that.
Did you know?
No, I knew about the no.
I thought you.
But I was trying to find out about the you knew.
Oh, yeah.
About
yeah,
how
yeah.
you knew.
Well, I thought
knew,
that you knew. I think that was the problem.
That
That
we
we
knew.
have.
You
You
knew
knew in the
in the
building.
building.
What's going on, you knew? How you
Yes,
doing?
you knew.
What's popping, you knew? And you know what? This next person
We
really
got
enjoys crafting. Who do we have in here?
Lena
We have Lena Doyle.
Doyle.
Lena Doyle's in the building. What's popping, Lena?
Yes.
How you doing in this
I
next
love
person?
me some Lena Doyle.
This next person, absolutely precious. To
Oh,
us,
yeah,
all right?
she's such so
Who do we
precious to
have
me.
in here?
She's my Nicole.
Nicole, yes.
Yes,
We have
my
who?
Nicole.
Precious Pieces.
If you don't know
Precious
about
Pieces
Precious
is
Pieces,
here.
who are you?
Oh. Not who are you?
Okay, it just comes out my mouth.
Okay. Well, you guys, it's not a who are you moment for this next person.
It was royalty time.
Yeah, exactly. Like stepping out of the kingdom right now.
Yes.
We got the homeboy coming through. We got who?
Prince
Daniel. What's going on, Prince Daniel? How you doing today?
Royalty has stepped in the building.
What's popping? So, yeah, we are having a problem with StreamYard.
It is not giving us our comments at all.
Exactly,
which I am not happy about.
Confusing, but
we do have our one question, and we are going to talk about our one question. But somebody just walked in. A couple of people just walked in.
Yes.
So we have to introduce them because.
Okay. So who do we have in here?
Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but we have celebrities in the building.
Yes, and she looked like she's a number one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard of her before. We have who?
Cowgirl Muse.
Cowgirl Muse. Number one in the building. Come on, Cowgirl Muse. How you doing today?
Yes, welcome in.
What's popping, Cowgirl? How you doing?
And then we got my girl Wiley.
Sometimes you gotta hustle, and hustle hard.
And they be hustling.
All right, we got Wiley in the building. What's popping?
Yes, they be hustling for real.
Okay, so we are going to be right back after this message that was brought to you
by a YouTuber near you.
Here we are.
Welcome back to Life at the Logan. Welcome to our crazy, happy Jesus Logan family.
What's so funny, TSM?
We ought to praise God. That kind of blessings, I teach you a lesson, and yeah, we gon' praise God. Yeah. We ought to praise God. That kind of blessings, I teach you a lesson, and yeah, we gon' praise God. Yeah. We ought to praise God. That kind of blessings, I teach kind of lesson, and yeah, we gon' praise God. Yeah. God is good. God is good. God is good. All the time. Yeah. God is good. God is good. God is good. All the time. Yeah. We gotta praise God. That kind of blessings, I teach you a lesson, and yeah, we gon' praise God. Yeah.
Okay, we back.
Okay.
All right. We got somebody in the building. All right. We got trust in the process.
I like that. Trust in the process.
Trust in the
You've
process.
got to trust the process, and I am so glad you in.
Welcome
so
welcome in.
Learn how to.
Because it's really all a process. It
Yeah.
really is all a process.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, and this next person we have is Chevy.
Now Chevy
Riding high. Welcome
Woo,
in.
we riding high.
Now, Cowgirl Muse, she asked us how we're doing. We're doing pretty good.
We're doing good.
We
got StreamYard issues, but besides StreamYard issues,
aside from that, we get on this side.
We are doing awesome and amazing, and we are excited. But we got to go to our first question, and that was from 755, and she said,
"Why you ain't subbing me though?"
And it's free.
Yes.
And this is, I think, it was going to be one of our toughest questions to answer because we have no clue.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we should make a change and start sharing and subscribing and stuff like that, because it is free. It doesn't cost you a dime to actually hit that subscribe button.
I agree with that message. I mean,
You know what I mean?
full-heartedly. I mean, it really doesn't take much. Doesn't take too much energy out of
It
your
doesn't
day.
take
So,
time.
you know, you
You
should
just
do
push the
that.
button and it goes, there you go.
Absolutely.
And
I
you
have to agree with that.
subscribed. And then not only did you subscribe, you helped somebody out.
Mm.
And
That's
my thing
the big
is,
thing right there.
I can understand if you had to pay the big bucks,
Mm-hmm.
but it's literally free 99.
All right.
So
all
since
right.
it's free 99, why you ain't subbing? So I would like to hear some comments in the chat that I can't see right now, and find out why you ain't subbing me though.
All right, and we got this next person coming through, coming back like a thief in the night.
Ooh, I like that. Coming back like a thief in the night.
Well, that's
Welcome
good. Welcome.
in.
They say
Welcome
blessings, everyone.
in.
And then not
Blessings.
only do we have coming through like a thief in the night in the building, we have
Deborah
Deborah Garrett. What's going on, Deborah? How you doing today?
Yes.
All
So I
right.
want to see in the comments why.
E-Money, he said, don't cost you no paper
It don't cost-
unless you a hater.
Oh, so are you a hater and that's why you ain't subscribed?
What's going
I
on?
mean, like, tell us what's going on. I don't know. I mean, do y'all feel like you've ever went through this where people might not be subscribing to you? Like, have anybody went through that? I mean, it's so rare for that to happen
Mhm,
because so
mhm.
many people are doing it. But we really need to know why you ain't subbing.
Exactly. Like, what's the problem right there? You know, what's the problem? Hey, we got somebody coming through. We got who? X-Man Gaming.
27.
X-Man in the building. What's
Talking about he's
going on?
stopping in the show love. Well, we appreciate your
Thank
love
you for
and we
coming
love
through.
you, X-Men Gaming. Yes.
Thank you for coming through. We
Yes,
appreciate
we appreciate you so much. You are awesome. We
it.
love
Welcome
you.
in. Welcome in.
Yes. So I don't see too many comments on why people ain't subbing. I think you guys need to get on the track and be subbing. I don't know what's going on right here, but I need y'all to fix it. And I need you to fix it ASAP. How you feel?
I feel like, you know, that's just how things go. You know,
Yeah.
you just kind of have to understand that, you need to be
and-
subbing.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you, 755, for being the first person in with the first question for relationship advice.
Yeah.
I see this one has everybody stumped. Not too many people are saying much. Imani said it is free. It ain't got no papers involved. Ain't got nothing. You just one click. It don't even give you arthritis or anything. You ain't gonna have no issue, medical problem. No, you just hit the subscribe button and you are like free after that. Like,
Yeah, I mean, and it's a simple question.
it is.
You know, why you ain't subbing me though?
Why you ain't subbing me though?
You know, I mean, while we're on that note, I mean, I think
we
should let them know.
we gonna hit something up real quick and we'll be back. This is from a subscribers near you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Like, why you ain't subbing on me? Why you ain't subbing on me? Why you ain't subbing on me?
I need to know. Facebook, YouTube,
Metaverse.
I make content, I surely do. DJ rap, music I sing, cook clean, pray with the saints. Amen. Show you halls to the art I paint. I say things that make you think. I sell the printers, I sell the ink.
Bussin'.
I sell the paper, I sell the plates. Press mugs,
Tumblers.
t-shirts,
I press 'em.
bring them out. Watch me twerk, throw plaques right out the dirt. You don't sub, you think it hurts? Hell no! I got that sauce, drip, I'm a ball. Drip, I got that sauce, drip, I'm a ball. I just wanna know, I'm a ball.
Wanna know? Let's go.
Hey, Jerry,
Bangin' brother.
here you go.
I send out freebies in every order.
Reapply.
My lip gloss shine, I make designs. And all I ask that you sub one time, but you don't. What the F is wrong with you? You won't.
What the F I'm supposed to do? Nah, boo. I ain't got an attitude. This content creator refused to lose. You ain't have a clue. Lurking till I was showing you so watch it. Show a little gratitude. I might shout you out on a review or two. While I'm on my daily grind making sales of views. I'm not salty cause you're faulty. No, I'm just confused. Why you ain't subbing me though? I put the drip in every flavor. Taste it, lifesaver. I'm a boss, you know it, I'm dope. You see this greatness? Who won't smoke? Now throw your thumbs in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you declare my content is, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. It's free. Why you ain't subbing on me? Lit, bam. Hey, why you ain't subbing on me? I wanna know. I need to know. It's bothering me.
I don't use YouTube like that. I looked for your page, but I couldn't find it.
Girl, I didn't even know you had a channel.
I haven't been online in months.
My phone is broke.
Why you ain't subbing on me?
I don't even know what that is.
Right now. When I get back to my computer, I'll get you. I'll hit you.
Got you. Please like, share, comment. Thank you. Boy, I tell you. All right.
All right. We got Katrina saying they just petty. That's why they ain't subbing. She said they just petty.
That's
Not
why
only do we
they
have
ain't
that,
subbing. Okay.
we got that going on. We got you new saying I sub to y'all since day one.
All right. That's
Since
my
day
sis.
one, she
That's
done came
right.
through on it. All right. Lena Doyle said I sub every chance I get.
That's what I'm talking about, Lena Doyle.
We have to welcome in this next person.
Who we
she
welcoming
be
in?
cooking it up on her channel. All right?
Okay.
We got Cooking with Net TV in the
Cooking
building.
with Net TV's in the
Cooking
building.
with Net, how you doing today? What's going on? What's going on?
Woo-hoo-hoo.
All right, not only do we have Cooking with Net, but we also have
Blue Lotus Vibes by Janetta McClain.
How you doing?
All right now.
What's popping with that?
What is
What's popping? How you
popping? What
doing?
is popping?
All right, so snap.
Oh, well.
Snap. Then we just did that cookie thing, that cookie
Yeah, we did.
love.
Oh, yeah,
on Monday.
yeah, we did.
And this person, they
Yeah,
got a cookie name in their name.
yeah,
And they had a pretty unique cookie.
yeah.
All right, this is who?
Oreo.
We got Oreo Mouse. Oreo Mouse is here.
Yes.
And then E-Money said, I've had people sub to me once. I had people sub to me. Then once I return the sub, they unsub. So now I'm getting subbed to them, and they're not even subbed to me.
What?
Like, why you ain't subbing me
So
though?
why we playing with the sub?
Why you ain't even subbing?
Why
What's
we
the problem
giving the
today?
sub and taking it back?
Katrina
I mean, this
said,
question is getting deep.
Katrina said, E-Money, that's so messed up. But sometimes YouTube will remove some for sub.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
that is true. Or if you only just sub and you ain't watching none of the videos, they do that. So that's why people be saying watch the videos. Get a short video and watch it, but watch it fully.
Exactly. Prince Daniel, he came through. He said that house in the video though.
Oh, so you know.
Taste the heat.
It was hot.
And Sleazy had to make that quote from that video.
And she said,
I didn't even know you had a channel.
"Oh, now we playing games. Why y'all playing games with us? You know what I mean? Don't be playing. Y'all don't know us like that."
And then they just coming through. We got Lena saying my phone broke.
Exactly. They coming up with all excuses why they can't just hit that sub button. Why you just can't hit the sub button? Why you can't watch a video or two?
Cooking with
why
Net,
you can't support?
She just let us know that she just relaxing and watching us right now. I always wait 24 hours. I don't want no smoke.
Exactly. I understand. Just Thank you for relaxing and watching us. We
Katrina,
appreciate it.
she said that she watches it and then
So
likes
good.
and does all that. Then she said,
Oh.
yeah. She
Yeah.
got a whole process. She don't
So
just
she
go
has
straight.
a whole.
You know,
See,
she
when
don't,
you
she
have
don't
a whole
see the red
flow,
and go like a bull. No, she's like,
Yeah.
all right, we're gonna have to slow it down.
I gotta make sure I like what I like.
Exactly.
And see what I like.
Let me interact with it a little bit.
Exactly.
And then they get this up. You know?
Yes. And I thank 755 and Shandy Cheese for coming up with that song. But why you ain't 70 though, and that we all be able to use it and appreciate
Exactly.
it. I thank you for that because you didn't have to, and we appreciate that you did what you did when you did.
What you did. All right.
So
if you guys are wondering why your comments are not coming up on the screen like usual, we are having some technical difficulties when it comes to StreamYard. But
yeah,
as it says right here, ask a relationship related question. We still down for the question.
We here.
You see the title, you ask,
and we
we'll
shall
answer.
do it. Yeah. But
So
until they ask, do we have
I do have one. All right.
Okay, well, go
I
ahead.
do have just this question for you.
Oh,
I mean, it's not even a question for you, it's a question for everyone.
Okay, good.
General question.
Okay.
Now, you know how relationships go. Let's say you're having a relationship or you're starting a relationship. Okay, and you're having a good old time. Everything is there and everything is so fun. Well, you start being acquainted into the family. And whether you're a guy or girl, you're more into the family. You build that friendship there or that bond there with that other person's family. And whether you're married or in that process, you're pretty late in the relationship.
Yeah.
What if the sibling is getting a little too close to your partner? What do? You feel like the sibling is just getting a little too close for comfort. And what do you do as that sibling that feels that your sibling might be feeling jealous of you because you're getting close to their partner? So pretty much, put simply.
Okay, thank you.
Put simply.
Yeah.
How do you feel about a sibling getting close to your partner?
Okay. So
or the opposite, the opposite
my
side.
sister getting close to my husband.
Yes.
Or if I was boyfriend or girlfriend,
exactly.
or however it goes.
Or
how would I feel if they're getting close?
Your brother
they got a crush on them?
I have no clue. They just getting a little too close for cover. I mean, you're probably seeing some signs and you're like, what is going on here?
Well, I would look at it as how young they are. Like if they're young, then it's a crush. Most likely it's a crush. If they're older, you probably the sister needs to talk to the sister, or the brother needs to talk to the brother. They need to have that conversation to actually say you're doing too much. You're stepping over the lines and boundaries, especially if they're not looking at the person as like a brother, or a sister. If they're doing it as a brother or sister, and they got more of a connection with that brother or sister, the new boyfriend or whatever.
So in general, then what would you say is the limit? It's like, okay, what are you're doing a little too much there.
If you actually start getting inappropriate,
like I would making comments or just hugging, like what would it be like? Oh, the way you're moving is just not.
Well, it really you're stumping me because I need to know the age of the people.
Let's say everybody's close in age. Let's say.
Then I'm gonna let you know. This is not your boyfriend. This is your.
This is
my boyfriend. And we ain't doing that.
It's not like this is a teenager and then she's crushing on her sister's boyfriend or husband. We say this is adults. Everyone is adult here and doing a little bit too much.
Well, I would have to. Whenever I felt uncomfortable, would be the time I would say something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's how I would look at it. Whenever I felt uncomfortable as a sibling, or if my boyfriend or husband felt uncomfortable, he would talk to me, and then I would talk to her, and then we would have that conversation.
Now, Katrina said that's a good question.
Yeah.
You said when you say close, how close do you mean it? Like,
I
mean, really, just in general, where do you define a line of too close for your comfort?
Everybody has their own, but you got to give us some good examples.
Well, Katrina said my brother-in-law and I are very close. He moved to LA in February, and he called me before he calls my husband.
Okay.
Cooking with Ned said it really depends if you feel jealous for them getting close, and if it's innocent, I don't see a problem.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard.
It's Marcus said, "Hey there, what's up, and how did you like the song?" I enjoyed your song, It's Marcus.
Yes, we did.
She didn't really get to fully hear it because we
It
were
was
playing
on a
it,
little thing,
and then it stopped. And then I asked you to resend it, and then we forgot to save it again. It's Marcus. So, I mean, you send it just the
him and my
last
daughter
time.
got to hear the full song. I didn't.
Yeah,
really
if you
get to
send
hear.
it
I
just
got
one more
parts of
time on our Instagram, I'll make sure I save it, and everything will be cool. But I was about to save it, then we got busy. Then it has it's like a expiration on the link.
Yeah.
But Prince Daniel said I would talk to the sibling, and if the sibling starts getting a little closer, or he would just say he would have to talk to the sibling about it. It was getting a little too close.
Yeah, it's just really hard because like
Katrina said she would speak to the husband and the sibling.
Yeah, but I mean like I'm close to my brother-in-law. Well, I was when he lived here. Close, we would talk all the time, but it was never anything to make Chris like, ooh, there's something going on.
Thank you, Marcus.
So I don't know, honestly, unless I know there's some inappropriate actions. I would just say it's if it's inappropriate actions, I would then have to actually say I'm having a talk. And I'm really one of those blunt people that I want to talk to everybody at once because I don't want to hear the he say she say crap.
Yeah, you want to weed all that out.
I just want to weed it out. We're gonna sit down here and we're gonna talk about it.
And we had somebody in here, right, who's uniquely themselves. Okay.
Yeah.
She be doing her thing. She be
love
having her halls popping out. She just handles business. All right.
Yes, she does.
We have who?
Uniquely
Lavin. Welcome in, Uniquely. How you doing today?
Welcome in.
All right, so we got Uniquely in the building.
And so right now, you guys, the question that we're talking about is if your sibling is getting too close to your partner, how would you deal with it? Now, we don't know the full extent, like if they're doing anything inappropriate or how close to how close.
You're feeling a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Where is that line of uncomfortable? Where do you feel is the step? Katrina said, and when he was in town, they would hang out all the time. People would tell him it's weird that he's close to her.
See, I mean, like I said, it's just to each his own in that situation because you might be a person that is always close.
Sometimes you can come in with that like brotherly or sister role, and that's what it is. Maybe they don't even have that sister or they want another sister. You right there. I mean, I feel like how your partner or your spouse is incorporated in the family should also be taken into consideration.
Exactly.
Now, when it's too much, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's Marcus. He wanted to inform us that he did get his house, and we have the video. I didn't get to really watch it, but I do have it ready to watch.
Yeah.
We got you on the watch later playlist. We're gonna check that out. It's Marcus.
Yeah.
Well, I seen what you got going on. We got E-Money congratulating this Marcus. Katrina said, right, Queen? Right, Queen Lenore, close like a family bond. It's
because you might, have a connection with the sibling as a brother and sister. And that's a different bond. And it's not a romantic bond. It's a brother and sister bond.
It's far from that.
But then there's those cases that might be like they trying to act like it's a brother sister bond.
They want to play it off,
and it ain't like, really a brother sister bond. You're doing too much.
But I would do this with your brother. Yeah. You didn't do this with me.
Well, sometimes you can't, though. Sometimes you're not as close to your brothers and stuff like that.
Exactly, and I feel like
because my sister had a boyfriend that even when they broke up, we were still close. He actually came and stayed with us and everything. He was still close to us, and that's how we were. Like that was a relationship we had, but it was never like that. I mean, of course, he stayed with me and my husband and stuff like that, but I just felt like he was like a brother to me. And if even when I talk to him now, I'll be like, how's my nieces and stuff like that. I don't look at it as something wrong. So, but I never ever went across the line of making anything look like it's romantic or was more than a brother and sister relationship. So it really depends. And sometimes you could be dating somebody who has insecurities. So they think everybody wants their man or their woman. So that's a hard question, but it was a good question. Katrina said, first we couldn't stand each other. My husband got sick and he really stepped in and helped. That is how we became close. See, and see, and your brother don't think nothing between. I mean, your husband don't think nothing between them. So that's all that matters because everybody else is gonna say whatever they want. Blue Lotus Vibes said each situation is different. If you have a strong bond with your spouse, then there is no worries. Exactly, and I agree with that 100%. Wiley Hustle said, when things become secretly and start doing stuff without you, then I would address it or without letting you know. I'm gonna have to agree with that too. I mean, if you start doing stuff that makes me think, and it's never something that crossed my mind, but all of a sudden makes me think that something's going on, I will. I'll be upset. The only time you can do something secretly without me letting Chris know is if I'm doing a surprise party for Chris. Yeah, but I'm still not gonna make it look like it's something. It's just like, oh, I will make up a good story. That way, but I would have been already thought about it, because if we got to talk more and stuff like that, I would have already thought about it and say we're gonna have to make it more than what it, Okay, we're gonna say this and this and this, so he'll be cool with it. But that's about it. But after that, you will never have that worry again. But I would hate for that to be something that happens. But as we did a play that's on our channel now, I'm not trying to do a hint, but people are jealous of their siblings and they do try to one up them and try to be in a relationship with their siblings to be petty. So you have to kind of know if you got that type of sibling as well. I don't know. Y'all tell me.
I definitely feel like it does come down. Uniquely says that part, Wiley. Katrina says, yeah, right to Wiley. And then Katrina also said communication is key.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I definitely feel like
but if somebody's got a jealousy streak, communication don't even help it either. It covers your behind, but it doesn't help.
Yeah, okay.
Because that's a hard one. I can tell you when I was younger, and these are crazy people, but my best friend was a twin, and she was dating a twin, and her boyfriend, they was all dating each other. That's how I could say it. So she was a twin, and she was dating a twin, and his brother was dating her twin sister. So they all was dating, and they came up with this crazy thing. I wonder if it's something different if we try to mess around of knowing the difference between the twins. Just say it didn't end in a good, positive way. And I'm really shocked that my best friend didn't go to jail. Cheers.
That's the twin story.
That is the twin story.
Katrina said you can't keep secrets and have a successful relationship.
That one, Katrina. That one. That's a good one, Katrina. Yes. Yes.
Blue Lotus Vibes, but then McLean says, if you see signs of too much touching and affection, then address it. Address the issue. And both of them together and just nip it in the butt.
Exactly. I agree with that too.
We got Jaden 0428 in the building. What's going
up,
on?
Jaden? What's up?
Hey, how you doing? Wiley says facts to Katrina.
Yeah, because my thing is, I'm one of those, as you guys can tell, whatever comes in this brain comes out this mouth. I'm very open. So if I become secretive, that's what you kind of should be scared. Like, what? Why should be? I mean, my husband knows my computer passwords. He might not remember them, but he knows them. He knows my phone password. I get mad when he don't answer my phone. Like, why you ain't answering it? Then I'll tell him, what if it's another dude? This is how you know he ain't nothing going on with me because like ain't nobody on it. He don't want to answer that. So that's just what it is. I don't have no secrets. I don't have nothing to hide. Because I don't want him to ever in our life, in our marriage or anything, to ever feel like he's not my number one and there's nobody else can get through this because I'm all about him. And that's it.
Well, Uniquely says, not 4 walls, 3 hots, and a cot. That's too much going on. Katrina, she said she knew a set of twins who used to swap and try to trick the guy, but she think he knew low key.
Yeah. But the thing about it is they weren't trying to, only the two. So his brother and her sister decided they wanted to. No, that's not how it went. Her husband. They were married then, yeah. Her husband.
Nah. How do you even get to that point?
I don't even know why they even got to her husband and her sister. So, and I'm gonna tell you, even till when she died, it still takes me a hard time when I see her sister to talk to her because I'll be still mad. Because I'm like, you broke her heart. Like, you're her sister, her twin. You broke her heart. How could you, How am I more than a sister to her than you are? And I'm not even blood. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's wild.
We just now, it took a while for us to have this forgiving thing. So now it is. So, like, once in a blue, if I ever bump into her, it's a fake hug.
Oh, okay.
But we hug and we say, how much we miss her, and then we keep it kicking.
Katrina said, right? Whatever I think I say. I'm very blunt and I have nothing to hide. She said, I tell my husband the same thing. I'd be like, that could have
been my boyfriend.
My boyfriend. Like,
okay. That's how Chris is. Because we don't give that situation where they have to think we want somebody else. It's like, no, we don't want nobody else. We got you. Like, why would I want anybody else? The only time you have to ever worry about a woman wanting to leave, unless she's just a known cheater, is if she's not happy at home. Mm-hmm. And that means the husband. And it doesn't mean that she's not, that she's financially secured in the relationship or anything. It's a security that man gives you by itself, regardless if you're broke or if you're rich or if you're in between. It's that security that man gives a woman that she will not want to leave unless she is just one of those people, right? A gold digger or a hoe.
Okay, this next message was.
Why is every time I say something, it got to be next? See,
just for the sunshine. Just for the sunshine. Just for the sunshine. Just for the sunshine. I feel so damn important. I go outside and show that I'm styling. I got my crossbody bag, my custom apparel, sun for protection, and also face mask. I'm a sunshine.
E-Money said he's driving and listening. Great convo. He said, y'all need a podcast, man. Sleazy said, favorite nephew, you ain't like that fake hug. Nah, the fake hug, no.
I'm telling you, it is what it is.
So how do you manage that? Like, fake hugs, I don't know.
You go like this.
That's a fake hug? Like, there's a light.
There's a light.
Care to it.
You don't even, y'all ain't even touching. You know where a hug is, where you guys' body is touching? No, it's.
Oh, okay.
How are you?
It's the hover hug.
I miss our sister. Yeah, I miss her too.
I used to give people just any type of hug. I didn't really think.
Oh no, you gave lots of fake hugs, and I used to get a whole bunch of stories about the dang fake hug. He tried to give me a fake hug. I'd be like, no, because when he was little, he was like this distant person. Like, don't touch him. I don't know what his thing was, but I remember, and I tell the story all the time. But I remember, like, we was in the store, and he saw his dad. And he was just like, hey. And his dad's like, how you doing? Fine. And that was it. Like, Eli wasn't giving no more conversation. There was no more. And I had told him that day, if you ever in your life talk to me like you just did your daddy, I will beat you. And I don't care who you are with. You will not disrespect me like that. What you mean, Auntie? What you mean? No, you going to give me a hug. You going to be happy to see me. Like, I feel bad for his dad. You know what I mean? I feel bad for his dad. So, Eli already know. We ain't doing that. But Eli he gives way more better hugs now. And they're more, and I can tell they're, more heartfelt because people don't want to let go. And Eli be done like an hour ago and they still hugging him. His papillon. And
yeah, people have too much fun on the live stream.
But yeah, I did. We can fake hugs. And I don't see it that often, but she tries to make the conversation linger.
Yeah, like past that point, you just
Because when you miss your sister, you want to talk about it, and the only person else who can feel your pain is
yeah, someone who's close to the
yeah, and I was the
situation, yeah.
closest to her, and so she wants to have these conversations, but all I have is
It's hard for you to get past
you
that
broke
point.
her heart. Now she's not here, and you want to now have a relationship, and that's what I tell people right now. If you got somebody who's close to you, even if they're not, if they did something wrong to you or they hurt you or whatever, try your best to forgive them of now while they're alive. Live that moment with them now, because a lot of times we fail to understand is we are not fighting each other. It's the principalities that we cannot see that's fighting each other. So if you can forgive, forgive. I know it's easier to hold on to anger and hate and all that as it is. It is really easier to do. It's easier for me not to have to talk to her because talking to her actually brings more hurt to me than it is positivity.
Yeah.
Like I could talk to mom all day, and mom, I talk to her, and I can do that. That's fine.
You talking about your friend's mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
She's my other mom.
Yeah.
So I could talk to her all day long. I could talk to the whole family, but I knew she crushed her, and the only reason they talked at the end is because they had kids, and
they were still trying to work that out.
She was like, I don't want them to ever be apart, and I still want our family dynamic to be together. And because they had that stupid moment, I didn't want to. And I'm gonna tell you, even when I talk to her husband when he's in town, he knows, but he lets me vent, so he knows. He knows. I'll hit him in a minute and be like, I can't stand you, such as that, but I love you, and I'll always love you because you're my sister, and I did you guys wrong. Because like when you did something to her, you did something to me. Like that's how it was. Like you did something to me, you did something to her. So that's how our relationship was. So he knew, like, I hurt both of you guys, and I didn't mean to, and I got my punishment. And I was like, well, you did get your punishment. The sister didn't get her punishment, but you did. Because when I say she dog,
Prince Daniel, he came in with a question earlier.
Okay, what did he say?
He said the question: if your best friend just got out of a nasty relationship, should you or should you not sleep with the best friend if the person just got in a relationship with this person? So I don't know if you're saying
I'm gonna read it because I don't know what you said. Question is: your best friend just got out of a nasty relationship. Should you or should you not sleep with their best friend, even if this person just got out of a relationship with this person? No. Why you even in there? Like, if it's with, I'm trying to comprehend. So you saying I just got out of a relationship with Chris? Should my friend be able to sleep with Chris?
Yeah.
Hell no. Hell to the no. Oh no.
Pretty much, I think what Prince Daniel was trying to ask.
Extra no.
I think what Prince Daniel was trying to ask, can you slide in for the sloppy seconds? Respectfully, is what he's asking. Prince Daniel, I'm gonna say no to that.
Touch Chris if you want.
I'm gonna say no to that, and I think it especially depends. Don't matter if it's a guy or girl. That's just the code that's there, right? You swoop in, and that just is wrong. It really is wrong, and I feel like if you value your friendship with that person,
people don't value friendship.
You shouldn't do that. Now, if you don't care,
it's still no.
It is what it is.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It's still a no. No, it ain't. It's still a no.
It is.
Let me explain something. And me and my mom have this argument a lot because my mom says when she breaks up with a guy, it's over, and we don't own each other. And I get what she's saying. It's over. We don't own each other. But in my mind, I'm just going to tell you what I feel. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. Please let me know if I'm wrong. I still ain't going to agree with you, but at least you told me that I was wrong. Okay? So my mom said, like, if she broke up with a guy or her husband and they're divorced and it's over.
Yeah.
She don't care who date him. Her best friend can date him or whatever. She don't care. I said, hell to the no. Because in my mind, how long you been looking at my husband? How long you been looking at my man? How long? Like, I need to know how long this has been going on. And this is what gets me. And the reason I say this too, and I know it's a lot that's coming out of my mouth, but it makes me think about even when I was younger and didn't know anything and I was starting in a relationship. I dated. My first boyfriend was my friend's ex-boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know anything about a code. I didn't know anything about relationships.
Yeah.
I didn't even really care. And then I even had when I broke up with a guy, my friend was like, "Can I date him?" And I was like, "I don't care," because it was an innocent. So you're trained and raised to have these emotions,
Yeah.
and how my mom sticks with it, I don't know. But nobody I know, if me and Chris got a divorce, nobody I know can talk to Chris without me killing him.
Well, here's my thing,
So they
right?
wouldn't be talking to Chris because they'd be
Here's
dead, right?
here's my thing. Okay. You have to look at the full situation. In your situation, you've been married to him, you've been married to him for way too long. That's not even the thing. I feel like once you get to the point of marriage, that shouldn't even be a question in the first place. Should you be able to slide in for sloppy seconds? But if this person, right, didn't really, I mean, if you know this person on a personal level, this is supposed to be your friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
You should never really break that code. I feel like that you should never break that code
Yeah,
for one.
exactly.
But where I can kind of see somebody thinking, all right, it's all right. Say these, they just talked or they just dated for like a month or two, something like that. Can you slide in for the sloppy seconds in that situation? I mean, I wouldn't just morally, but I mean, I feel like it kind of opens up a different opportunity. I feel like you might be able to, with your own
I'm
conscience.
just gonna say right now, I've seen this stuff done before, and it never works out.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we all watch Soul Food where the sister took her sister's a boyfriend and they got married and lived happily ever after. And we understood that. That's really one in a million. Okay, that ain't something that's an everyday thing.
Yeah.
And I know because my mom said maybe, you got in the way when God was trying to have these two meet each other. And then you got in the way
Exactly.
because you was only supposed to be there to introduce them. And then you got in that relationship. I get all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it kind of messes up when y'all done did the do.
Yeah.
It kind of messes up when y'all went further. I don't want anybody, and I promise you this from my heart, I don't want anybody that somebody else that I know has had.
Yeah,
Sexually.
I feel
period. Ever. Never.
I don't understand that. I mean, like, I don't understand the want to be an Eskimo, bro. Like, I don't know if you want to really be.
What's an Eskimo, bro?
What you just say, were you?
Okay.
I mean, maybe you guys want to further your friendship to the next level. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, I don't understand that, and I feel like that is what you say. It kind of crosses the line. But if you just think they're seeking interest or something like that, I don't know. I would really just put that down, especially if it's a close friend.
I'm saying no.
Even if it's an acquaintance, if you really respect them where they're at, I feel like it's just nah.
It's a straight no for me. I'm just gonna say.
Prince Daniel said, "I agree, Queen Lenore. It's just messing up bro code.
It is.
He came through. We have Wiley saying, that's that bro/girl code. It is what it is.
It is."
Katrina said, "I wouldn't even want to mess with my best friend's man."
Thank you.
I mean, if he was so great, then why they would have stayed together? You knew said if a friend crosses that line, then they really were never your friend. And then Katrina said, right, it would make you think that you've been one of them.
It does. It made me think that this whole time we were dating and I was coming to you for advice and all this, that you've been plotting the whole time.
And that's why I say, if it was like very early, I can kind of see that. But if it's really got to that level of like an actual relationship and they come to you with their problems and all that, it just looks too terrible.
I could see if we went on a date.
Yeah.
Me and Joe went on a date and we try to make this relationship work, but we really know we ain't feeling each other.
Exactly.
Then you can have him because it was never nothing that attended.
That's
and
what
nothing
I'm saying.
sexually
like
has happened,
cool.
Nothing ever happened. It just it just seemed like we got I get you on that. But the moment we are boyfriend and girlfriend and we've been dating and I introduced you, this is to my boo right here, and this is he hugged up and he kissing and all that. You have now entered the Twilight Zone.
Not the Twilight Zone.
Because I promise you, you don't want to see this person get mad.
Sleazy said, "Who wants leftovers anyway?"
That's what I'm saying, Sleazy. Who wants the leftovers?
That's my problem. Like for me, it's kind of like an ego thing too. I ain't even gonna lie. Like just to know, right? that there was something there before. It's like I don't even why bother with that? You know, it's like
just don't do it. Just don't do it. Because my thing is, you do it, understand it can be done back to you, and you will not like it. So you can learn your lesson and just never do it, or you can learn it the hard way and feel the wrath when it happens to you. And then you're going to say these keywords, why me? Why did this happen to me? And you will not remember
what you did.
Or you're going to come up and say, it wasn't the same.
Exactly.
Bull. And I can't say because it'll be on the commercial.
All right, so we're going to have to raise our glasses right here. We got who? Tia!
Tia!
What's going on, Tia? How you doing? She said, beautiful, love, and live.
I love you,
Say you liar. You already know Tia, my
and
Taurus.
We got my always Tam.
Absolutely, always Tam. And you know
doing?
what? She wasn't always this, but she is now, and that's monetized.
Yes,
all right,
is
so
monetized.
Big ups for that. Big ups for that.
You know what? We should all get together and have a monetized party. All of us. Like, we already have our individuals, and then now we just come together and say,
like
you know what?
End of year monetization party.
Everybody
who's been monetized.
We come together and just celebrate.
Yeah, that'd be a good time.
Because we are family.
I don't know who's hosting it, but everybody just come.
Everybody just come. Everybody come on there, and we just toast to a great monetization. Because some roads were easy, some roads were hard. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the Love and Live went through a hard, bumpy road. Okay. And then some people just slid on through, like, shoo, we made it in. Yes, we did it. Yes.
Sleazy coming through with the foolishness. I like my women pure, made for me.
Blessings from God.
Just drop out of the sky.
Hey, that's how Chris came along. I didn't even know. I was like, what is this? I was like, Lord, what is this? What is this, Lord? And Chris was like, Lord, can you call me because this chick crazy. This chick ain't got it all.
Are you sure this is the right location?
Did I mess up? Did I do that? Did I make the wrong turn?
Is this the right
address? Was I not connected to you right? Was our internet on something? Did I move out my spot right? And I'm like, Lord, are you sure? That's how. And then and we've been together ever since.
That's too much.
It's true, huh, baby?
Yeah, but that's too much.
You see, he just said yeah because he don't want to really agree that I'm crazy, but he know I was crazy.
You don't want to relive that experience.
Huh? You said what? Crazy? You said you want me to hit you upside the head.
We got Cole in the building. All right.
Hey,
all right.
Cole Waltz, how are you?
What's going on, Cole? How you doing? And he switched his name around. If you didn't know. So he had to do that because he couldn't go live on one of his channels.
Okay.
So he switched it from Cold Waltz to Short Zone. Well, now it's the other way around. His second channel is Short Zone, and his main channel is now Cold Waltz.
Okay.
So yeah, the big numbers are on Cold Waltz.
I can't. I'm getting
didn't know now.
So you guys know, we didn't discuss it on Monday, but we did run 10 yesterday, and then I tried to move stuff around. Because we didn't have a talk about it, so I didn't know who needed their list run. Mm-hmm. If I ever do that again, y'all need to let me know on one of the comments and say, hey, I need my name on the watch list. Because we're just going to do that every week for everybody to get their watch hours up and stuff like that. Because I'm going to end up changing one to we're going to run people even then when they're monetized. Yeah, y'all didn't know that's coming up. That's what it is. So you said I'm trying. Yeah, these questions is good because these ones got me a little heated.
Money,
This is question.
Money said y'all gonna make me crash. He's like, Cole said he just got up. He's sick today.
Oh, I feel you. I've been not feeling good myself.
He said it's so confusing, but he done swapping now.
Okay.
Well, I think what happened, he was. I don't know if he got a strike or something, but he couldn't. I think he did get a strike. But when you get a strike, you can't go live. You can't do really, they limit your features. Yeah, when you get like an actual, there's claims and there's strikes when it comes to like copyright and stuff like that. And there's some things you can get a strike for, like somebody went in, typed it up, and was like, this is offensive or this is my material. They strike it down.
Oh.
Then there's just a claim where it's like an automatic thing, like a record label where they just take some of the money or share it, split it, or take all of it.
Okay.
So yeah, but Cole, he's back. He's back on his channel, and he's back with the right name.
Yes.
And yes, Cole, just like you knew, says, we do hope you feel better.
Yeah, we do help you feel better. So these questions have been up there because now I'm kind of mad about the, because, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna tell you which sister, but one of my sisters did that.
Oh snap! Oh, okay. Well, we don't want to drop the conversation. Okay,
Okay.
we're still on the same energy because
Okay.
Sleazy just yeed with this next question.
Okay, go ahead.
What about dating exes? Spent years together, broke up, came back together, and then now dating. I don't really feel like it's I think it's very
It's up to
circumstantial.
you. It's up to the
Yeah.
person and you guys change because a lot of time, the only problem I have is a lot of times whatever you broke up with is the reason why you're gonna break up again,
Mm-hmm.
unless you guys really changed in that area
Yeah.
where you guys can manage and learn how to work. Because when you get back in a relationship, you usually go right back into the mindset you had when you was in the relationship. So unless you guys have totally changed and probably grew up and maybe some years apart you guys have and grown that you guys realize, oh, that was petty while we broke up, then
Yeah.
that's fine. If I didn't hurt you personally, then that's cool too. Maybe we just weren't connecting at this moment.
And somebody who we are connecting to. This next person that just came in. We have who? We got Steve Gilmore. Welcome in, Steve Gilmore. How you doing today? What's going on, family? All right, so you're saying, like, understand it was dropped, and when you pick back up, if there wasn't anything learned during that time or any maturity,
I think you're gonna end up
you can't
breaking up over
expect
that.
it to be fixed. It's just gonna replay itself.
Yeah, unless it's a learning curve, or like we broke up because we moved out of state and we realized long distance relationship wasn't going to work for us, and now we're back in and now we want to work out. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a problem. Like for me, I'm gonna just say, if I was single again and any of my exes wanted to get back with me, I wouldn't get back with any of them. And a lot of them weren't a lot of issues.
Mm-hmm.
The only one I think I had main issues were with two.
Yeah.
But I just, my thing is, whatever I broke up with you for, if you haven't changed that area of your life, I can't get back with you. And in my mind, do I want to?
Exactly.
Because sometimes it is just what it is. Like there is a guy I probably could say, and I'm just saying that I probably could get back with, and that's only because it was a long distance relationship.
So,
but so there was no issues. It was the long distance. I don't do long distance. I refuse to do long distance.
So it wasn't like there was a breakup, like a breakup. It was just there's distance. We're not gonna be able to do this.
Yeah, because it was like
mutual understanding.
Yeah, because you want to live over here and I want to live over here. That means we're never trying to live together.
Well, Katrina
in the same state, so I gotta go.
She said she redated someone and they were together for 8 years the second time.
Dang, okay, Katrina. I'm just gonna tell you. You gotta explain this, and this is really a question I ask people because I really want to know, how do y'all date people for that long and not want to be married?
All right, so while you got that going on, Cole is saying, depending on why you split up, some things you can't come back from, like lying and cheating.
Exactly.
And then you said if it was an abusive ex, I'm against it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it, like Queen Lenore said earlier. I mean, you broke up for a reason. Unless there was some maturity, like I could even see early life. We dated as teenagers or we dated early 20s, and now we're both older. We have a whole life ahead.
Of course.
And then we get together at that point. Different values, different things was learned. You might have still had that connection, but the other things weren't adding up, and now they're brought up to that point, and now you're perfect. But I mean,
I can deal with that too. But I still need a question. I've asked so many people this, and so many people have never given me a good answer, and maybe it's an answer and I just refuse to accept it, but I really need to know, how could you date somebody, and I think I always have my mama in my ear.
Yeah,
the moment I live with a guy, she'd be like, why you ain't married? And I'd be like, because I'm not ready.
I mean, I think the stance you should take is educated, but also
natural.
We got the educated natural. Tin is in the building. How you doing?
Yes.
What's popping? All right.
Yeah, I hope all y'all ran her yesterday.
We got Tin, the educated natural. Cole Wall, he said, I'm just not into second chances. That's not something he does. E-Money says some people are soulmates. They already married to someone else. Some people's soulmates are already married to somebody else.
Yeah, I can see that.
How do you feel about that?
It's just too late for you. Better wait till they
How
get a
strong
divorce
was
or
the
the person or they did. That
How
way till
strong
that
was the soul?
other significant other die or they get a divorce. 'Cause that's the only way they go.
How strong was that soul connection? All right.
But I'm just saying, I just want because people date for 8 to 10, 15 years, and then they get married and get a divorce after a year or two. I never understood that.
Mm-hmm.
I never understood dating that long.
Yeah, well,
I just don't get it. It's
Katrina is coming through with a response. Sleazy did as well. And Sleazy said, "I'm a hog. You know, if we dating, you mine." That's just the mentality.
High five. I feel the
All
same
right,
way.
but Katrina said we lived together after a year. We was engaged for a while. Then we just never followed through. We ended up falling out of love and still lived together for a couple years after we broke up.
Oh, wow.
So it's kind of like you guys kind of formed a reliance on each other, like being around probably.
Like
and
each other's security
exactly.
blanket.
And the blanket was never thrown out.
Yeah. I can't do it.
She said, Katrina said, my husband and I was together for 7 years before getting married. No one knew that they weren't married. While they was in Vegas in 2020, they got drunk and got married.
Oh, wow. That's cute. we gonna get drunk. Yeah, that's cute. We gonna get married. Yeah. We in the house. That's cute. That's cute. I always said I didn't want to date for years and years and then get married.
With 𝒮𝑜𝒾𝒾𝓁, he's kind of the same thing. He said, I couldn't do that, Katrina. Once it's over, get on the road.
We ain't living together after we broke up. I don't care if it's a mutual agreement or not. You ain't bringing no other female up in here.
Yeah.
You ain't. I can't. I don't want to be a friend like that. I tried to be my ex-husband's friend. I think because I was just in this point of proving that I'm not going to be petty or I'm not that type of chick.
Mm-hmm.
It was something I had to prove with him. I was going to try to invite him over for dinner. Chris would tell you and everything. I know Chris was like, well, like this girl's something tripping. I knew she was crazy when I met her. So
I didn't know she was this crazy.
Yeah, I was going through some things. But I really wanted to prove. But I realized when I was in church and he came over while I was in church and was talking to me how much, if he would have came into my house, how much I probably would be in jail today.
Yeah.
Because in church,
some things I was really
because in church I didn't know. Like it wasn't even that long ago. It was like me and Chris were probably married a year, and he came to church. And for some reason, me and my ex, everywhere I worked, he was there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I found out we weren't divorced when I thought we were divorced. Because it was at a job, and I was like, "Oh, I'm getting married," and he was like, "How are we not divorced?" And I was like, "No, we divorced. I got paper on the wall."
I got the paper on the wall.
I did have the paper on the wall, and so, but you don't realize. So sometimes you think you're over a person. Sometimes you don't realize that there's still anger, animosity, and something in you that when you actually see him, it triggers. So when we was at church, it triggered. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I don't ever want to be around you.
Exactly. Well,
because I realized I'm not hurt because you cheated. I'm not, because that's what I was thinking in my head. It was over.
So you thought you couldn't get over it because it was that?
I thought it was cheating that we did it. Yeah, because I was like, you cheated. My self-esteem went down. I didn't like that feeling.
It was like, okay, it was the fact that you made me feel this way. It's like
that's
the action
what I thought
was there.
it was.
You didn't want to.
Yeah, but that's what I thought it was. Yeah. But it wasn't. It was that you broke our friendship because I trusted you, and you broke our friendship, and that right there, it hurt me more than the relationship hurt me, and that's when I knew I don't want to ever be around you, because that's the part that took me. Because relationships at that time in my life really didn't mean much, like it does now.
Yeah.
So like relationship like with Chris is way more settled and hardcore now.
It's more in our life now. We have a more mature view on this relationship.
Way more, because I just in my younger days, relationships didn't mean crap to me, and I didn't know that. Yeah. So when I realized it was a friendship, because that friendship always meant more to me than relationship, because my friendships always outlast my relationship.
Yeah.
So when I realized you broke our friendship, that hurt me more than anything, and I've never wanted to. I don't even like talking to him. You've seen that.
tend to educate the natural side. I never really understood long-term dating.
Me either. It's too. We could be together that long. We might as well be married. I done said that a million
Katrina,
times.
she came through with part 3 of her story. She said the next day, I kept saying, "Oh my God, I done married somebody," but we already had 4 kids.
Katrina, you was crazy. Katrina's crazy.
Cole said, "Katrina, you done got hit." Said Cole, right? I always end up in some long, drawn-out relationship.
How was you scared about a relationship and you've been in these long relationships anyway? That's what I want to know.
Scared about a marriage?
Yeah,
I think it really does come down to the stigma, though. It's like, I think it really is. That,
yeah,
like,
don't believe the hype of marriage, y'all. You create your own marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go by what society tells you marriage is. You build what you build with that person. That's it. Because I'm going to tell you, me and Chris would not be together. We were living off some marriage thing that I had when I was a young lad.
No, young lass. Young lass.
It's supposed to be lad.
Lad is for men.
Oh, shut up. I done learned something new on relationship advice.
Lena come through saying, my husband and I have been together for 42 years. We got together when we was 18 and 19. And then we could get on each other, but never still loved each other very much. That's because God was in. Oh, okay. Let me reset it.
Yeah, because you be jacking
my husband and I have been together for 42 years.
Which is a blessing.
We got together when we was 18 and 19. And when we get on each other's nerve, we may get on each other's nerves, but we still love each other very much. And that's because God is in the mix.
That's right. You can't do nothing without God.
Who's older, him or her?
Who's older, Lena? You or him? Because Chris is way older than me.
I am not. This next message. He's way older.
You know, Chris is a grandpa.
Oh.
Woo! Yeah, I'm just telling you how old Chris is. He's a grandpa, y'all.
Well, he is a grandpa, but he's not a grandpa.
He's a grandpa.
He's not like a grandpa.
He's a grandpa.
No, he's
Chris got grandchildren. I'm telling you, he is old.
Dang.
Woo, he is old. Woo, I can tell you, I never met nobody so old.
There's some damage gonna be done. This next special was brought to you by YouTube.
We are a family channel.
We believe in the importance of quality family time.
Influencing positivity and having fun while learning and growing together.
We enjoy encouraging and motivating everyone to enjoy life and have fun while doing so.
I'm Joseph.
I'm Christy.
I'm Kylie.
I'm Jason.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Said she done threw out the G word.
Lena Doyle said he is 4 months older than her. Woo, girl, he old, isn't he?
Oh, educated not to say goodness, Chris.
I'm telling you, Chris is old. I just can't do it. I just like, you know, this is what I'm telling you. This is why it's so important not to let your kids be dating older men. They swoop them in and marry them. I mean, because Chris is so much older than me, it's ridiculous. I just can't even I sometimes I'll be like, oh, I just turned. And I'm like, dang, he's how old?
For real? Cole said in Texas, if you live together for too long, it's considered married by the state.
Yeah, Oregon used to have that law. That went away quick. I don't know why.
He said same here where E-Money is at. And then he said he believes it's 7 years at his spot. Katrina said, right, every day I tell him I'm moving out and she's still there. So, I don't know what's going on.
I'm out of here.
She acting up.
I'll be like, Chris, oh, you so old.
Oh, what?
I'll be like, dang, look at all your grandchildren. You just got grandchildren after grand. You old, Chris. That's all I keep saying. I'm like, why are you this old? And I'm like, why did you want him to talk to somebody young like me?
I don't know what is going on. Cole Walsh said he's 38. Okay, I'm 38 and my wife is 22.
What? Yeah, you old.
Oh, this next message was brought to you by a YouTuber near you.
Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah. Hey, let me get a little more. They know, yeah, man. Yeah. I know they entertain. We stay entertaining, yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay
we have Bubba 007 Hall in the building. He said, I'm only 5 months older.
Chris, stop lying to these people. You got educated and natural belief in you.
She said, I knew it was short time, Chris. Prince Daniel came in here. He said, Niner Nation gang, stand up.
Sit down. We don't do Niners.
Cole said, Cowboys Nation is a hizzy.
Oh, Lord. Don't get Chris talking about his girls.
Katrina said, I'm 38 and my husband is 44.
Oh, wow. Okay. I guess I gotta show Chris is all in the line. He's telling people's business and stuff like he know me and stuff.
What is he just telling the truth? Like, why do you gotta start telling the truth like that, right?
He's not the truth. He old as dirt.
But dirt don't hurt. You love the dirt.
Educated Natural said hubby is 3 months older than me and I call him old too. Exactly, Educated Natural. When they old.
Oh my! Bubba said she's not right today. I don't think she took her meds.
I didn't.
Katrina said Queen of the North. They old.
They old. That's what I'm saying. They old. You know something wrong. He got more gray hair than I do. You know. I can take the wig off and still have less gray hair.
Oh, damn. This next message was brought to you.
Fight going on relationship advice. What's going on? So, Brittany, I just want to welcome you and everybody give her a round of applause.
Welcome in, Brittany. Welcome in.
Yeah. Okay.
It's has some paper on it. Oh, no.
See, we don't do that, though, Brittany. We don't do that.
You said one cup?
No, this ain't 1 cup. I said 2 to 3 tablespoons. Brittany, are you eating over there? Brittany! Brittany, do I have to put your time out? Brittany!
See what had happened.
No, no. We don't use those together terms over here, Brittany.
Lena Doyle said Jerry Springer mode.
Exactly. And T, don't be coming from my hawks. You don't know us like that. I'm gonna do a hawk video. That's it.
Katrina, though, she said, at least you still have hair.
Exactly. And it's still less gray than his. Thank you, Chris.
Oh, snap. And
when I met Chris, he was already a grandpa, y'all.
You're acting up. Tia said, Hawk's going down tomorrow.
They are not going down. They going up. They be rising above all these haters, okay? Even you, Tia. All these haters. Who is at the door?
Probably a package. And Cole said it's not old, it's wise. You got to get the terminology right.
Cole, don't even try to be on Chris' side. It ain't gonna work.
I'm staying out of it.
Exactly, Sleazy, because Chris is tripping. I've been telling Chris he's been old for a long time, and I'm like, how you get a young cutie pie like me? I don't even know. You know I say that all the time.
Oh my goodness.
I am not happy. I'll be like, Chris, you done got a young little cutie pie. You over here just old. Just old. I say old. But Lena Doyle is doing the dang thing. She been married 42 years. That ain't easy. It ain't easy being married, but it's fun. She said, I have way less gray hair than my husband. I know, because these men be old. You said he 4 months older than you, Lena. I'm told you he old. Just like Chris over here, just old. Cole said, oh my God. Yes, because they old. Ask Chris where his cane is. Okay, exactly. Case closed. Chris is old. I said it. Cole said, I was born with gray hair. Don't make excuses. You had gray. You just know because you old. I'm just checking. She said, Katrina said, old for no reason. That's all I'm trying to say. Why you got to be old for no reason? See, this is when you know you have a healthy relationship. When you got, he's over here talking again. She calls my grays. Really, Chris? I caused your grays? Yes. I think you caused your own grays. I had nothing to do with his grays. Because you know what it is? It's because when you old and you with a youngster, you more like, where you going, baby? You can't go out to the club without me. I don't feel like going to the club because I'm old. I'm old. I said I'm old. Right? He ain't saying that now.
No, it's not right.
Cole said, my 6-year-old got gray. Oh my goodness. What did you do, Cole? No, I'm just joking. I know I had a friend, she passed away, right, Chris? Yeah, she did. Shamin, remember her? Yeah, she had gray hair. Her whole hair was gray. And I remember her dyeing her hair. That's the only reason I remember she was gray so much. Because she would try to dye it black and it would come out blue and all these different colors. I'm like, ooh, I get gray hair. I don't want to have to deal with that because it's a different texture hair. And ooh, Katrina said, they be trying to keep up and it give them extra grades. It does. Chris be trying to keep up with my young self, and he just be trying to. So every time I turn around, he got a couple more grades because I'll be going, because I'm young. I'm young and I be doing things, I be all over the place, and he be trying to hang out. And he can't because he old. He go to the club. He be in the corner, sleep, snoring.
You.
I do not sleep in the club. Look at Chris over here lying. Cole said, Bubba, don't let her young ass make it. You thank you for coming back. They are attacking me. Cole and Chris are attacking me because they old and I'm young. Me and Katrina over here being extra young. Me, Katrina, and Lena is young. So is the educated natural, and they are tripping. Okay, that's why nobody came up with no other question because they already know they too old to even think of any more questions. Because us youngsters, ladies, in the building. Yes. Pretty soon, Eli gonna be old as dirt too.
Oh, what? How dare you?
Oh, did you see
how...
that high pitched voice Eli got? Oh my God! How dare he? How you got a high pitched voice? You probably got. Let me see how many grades you got in your hair. I see 3, y'all.
Calm down.
I see 3.
Down.
He got one right
you just
here, one right
up.
here, one right here.
Oh!
Chris, are you upset that you're old?
Oh my goodness.
Oh
my goodness.
Go, Grandpa, go! Go, Grandpa, go!
This next message was brought to you by a YouTuber near you.
Welcome back to Life at the Logan. Welcome to our crazy, happy Jesus loving family.
What's so funny, TSM?
We ought to praise God. That kind of blessings, I teach you a lesson, and yeah, we gon' praise God. Yeah. We ought to praise God. That kind of blessings, I teach you a lesson, and yeah, we gon' praise God. Yeah, right here. We ought to praise God. That kind of blessing, that kind of lesson, and yeah, we gon' praise God. Yeah. God is good. God is good. God is good. All the time. Yeah. God is good. God is good. God is good. All the time. Yeah. We gotta praise God. That kind of blessings, I teach you a lesson, and yeah, we gon' praise God.
Money, you're acting up. You put 2 grandpas talking about me and Elijah. Whoa! Don't be acting me up like that.
You already got 3 grades. I counted the 3. One right here, one right here.
How I get thrown in the grandpa mix? Oh my goodness.
You see, Chris?
Oh my goodness. What is going on? You not see how young and youthful I am?
No, we don't see it.
Then it's I have way less grade than my husband.
Yeah, we already passed that. You late.
Oh yeah, okay. Where you at now?
Go back up a little.
Okay, all right.
Okay, right here. Right there, that one. He didn't say nothing about got drugs and the walking up. He can keep it still.
Okay, there you go.
He didn't say nothing and got drugs in it for walking up and being a guy. Laugh out loud.
That's
exactly.
what I'm saying.
That's how we roll. That's how we roll. Wait, why you keep passing that up?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I
can't you say past 8.
She can't stay up.
That's no wonder Eli was trying to hide it because his grand age too. Both of them be sleeping now.
Oh dang! You
see, got the bottle like this because he can't move it.
Oh wow!
How many times have you did that on here? Y'all can't
Oh wow!
That's how you saying young. You drinking that water because every time he let go of that water, a wrinkle come up.
She coming for me today. What did I do to you?
Oh, do you want me to tell you?
Oh my goodness.
Do you want me to tell you?
Do you want me to tell? Oh, and let's not. What's going on?
I'm just letting you know. Yes, he old. Old as dirt.
She getting on live and don't know how to act.
She said, I did a live for 10 minutes so I could come back for your live. Thank you, sweetie. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, sweetie. You are crazy.
Oh my goodness. Lena said, y'all are so funny. I'm trying to get these shirts. Then she trying to finish her job. Exactly. She can't mess with her.
Me and Lena know. We've been dealing with these old timers for a while. She the queen. We over here trying to follow
Katrina
in.
said, well, Eli, you may not be her favorite nephew. I'm definitely her favorite nephew.
I've been trying to say that. Especially up to today.
She puts the rules on the live stream.
No, especially today. He has been acting up.
My favorite.
He always talking about, oh, you need to eat, Auntie. You need to eat. I said, can you go give me some milk? What you doing now? Trying to stop them wrinkles from coming in. Watch. If he don't have water for 10 minutes, there's going to be a big wrinkle coming in there. Oh, my God. He sits at the computer like this, y'all. What are you doing? I'm editing. I'm like, okay, I ain't never seen a bottle move. I said I was going to buy him a new bottle, but shoot, he's so attached to this one, we might as well leave it alone, y'all. We're going to leave it alone. Look there, that Rico. That Rico.
You're acting up.
Because it's true.
Bubba said, yeah, she really acting up today. I gotta agree with that. I don't know what's going on with her. Cole said, oh my God, she going in on you now. I'm an innocent young man.
Oh no. And why every time you say something, it's all happy? I'm an innocent young man. No, before I'm an innocent young man. Yeah, I'm an innocent young man. Why are you telling what's in the mouth now? The water, exactly. Them wrinkles is coming in faster than we can expect. Y'all think he like 18, but he really 88. He got that Wakanda water and it is not working. He is. Have you ever seen somebody suck on a bottle so much and the water never leaves? Have y'all ever seen him ever refill that bottle? If somebody can tell me the time they saw him refill that bottle, I'll give you $50 right now.
So she done made too many cookies the other day and got her all worked up. Exactly. Prince Dave said, that's that Wakanda water. It's forever.
It ain't never been refilled. I'm just saying, how water ain't never been refilled?
Katrina said, now that you mention it, his water don't ever go there.
I'm just saying. I'm telling you. It don't never, but he be like this, hold on. Let me tell you how bad it is. This thing that he stuck on don't even go down. He don't even know how to go back down. Like mine go up and down. His used to do that too. Now his just stay up.
Katrina said, you must have had a cookie with the vodka in
it. Look at him. A wrinkle came. He's like, oh no, I seen that wrinkle.
Acting up. I don't know what's going on with her
like
today.
The Nutty Professor.
Oh.
Y'all know how the Nutty Professor, he just a chin pop out.
Oh my
to get fat again. That's how he lied trying to stop the wrinkles. I'm telling you.
Katrina said, y'all got me crying.
I'm so sorry, y'all.
Oh, we're going to need some relationship advice right now. Queen Lenora is coming at the favorite nephew just crazy. You knew said cutting up.
What do you do when your wife is crazy on the live?
That's your relationship?
Yeah. Please put that question in.
Yes.
And we'll be ready to answer.
Yeah.
You might say it's an allergic reaction.
Exactly. Y'all see him without that water bottle. Y'all gonna be like, who is that man next to Queen Lenore? I'm like, that's Eli, young 18-year-old Eli. Why he look like he's 89 years old? I've been trying to tell you.
Mother Earth said, hey, everyone.
Hey, Mother Earth. Look at the cut don't never leave. Why? Because there was a wrinkle popping up. That was over your forehead. Y'all didn't see it? You didn't see it? You see he got that light behind him so y'all can't see the wrinkle popping in? And there that...
Junior said, Grandpa Eli.
That's all I've been trying to tell y'all. Eli old as dirt, y'all. We've been telling you he 18.
Oh my goodness.
It's that water. And y'all ain't never, I told y'all ain't never seen that water bottle get refilled. Not one time. But he always said it.
What? The eyes gotta look like that.
And that's what you're doing. What are you doing? He's like, I'm editing. You editing?
Why are you doing
yes, I'm editing. You lying. You can't talk? What you want, Auntie?
Oh, Katrina said, "Oh, you got to make that as short."
I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness. Cole said that's that vodka, not water. That's why he be drinking so slow.
Apparently, but he don't never let it go. I'm telling you, wait, before you pick it up, let's show the water bottle.
Oh my goodness.
See this? This thing don't never go down. Look. He can't even go down. Look. It just stays there. Look. Mine go down. Look. There's no trick. He can't get it to stay down. Why? Because it's like this.
Prince Danny said she going in on Elijah. Your money said that's that time machine water.
I've been trying to tell you.
Oh my goodness, she's acting
He
up
is
on
88 years old actually, but the water has been keeping him. And it's the only water bottle I know in my life that never goes down. It never goes. The well never goes
says
dry.
his go pop. Yes, exactly. It does go pop. Young and springy, just like me, right? You know.
As long as you got that water. You don't have that water. Tell me time you guys haven't seen him with that water. Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all can't mention the time.
She's having a mess. Oh my goodness.
That water got Elijah looking young. Y'all better steal that water bottle. Y'all can look young too. Yes, he did, Cole. He got he sucked the spring out of that water. That thing will not go down.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, young and springy.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay, for real.
Did you have a relationship related question, Queen Lenore?
Oh, you want me to have one?
Yeah, because remember, I had one. Do you have one?
Oh, I always have one. I always have people
that's what
send
I'm saying.
me.
Yeah, that's what I said. So, what is yours for today?
Mine's for today.
Because I'm so old and wise. I gotta really give.
Ain't nobody ever told you was wise. Now they were saying that when they thought you was 18. Now that they know you 88, they just know you lived a long life.
Cole said you better give that water to Chris.
Chris can suck that gray out of his hair.
Oh wow!
I'm walking to pray one day. I'm walking through the gray.
Oh my goodness.
I got gray onto my left and gray onto my right. I'm walking through the gray one day.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, grandchildren.
Come on, grandchildren.
Come on and sit on Papa's right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh goodness.
What is wrong with you today?
You got me over here laughing. I don't even know, but these people are getting on my nerves.
You acting up.
Let me tell you, they've been working on this one apartment. I don't know what they did to this apartment, but they've been working on this one apartment for about 2 months, making noise after month. It's probably been 1 month, but it feel like 2 months. I'm telling you, it's a lot of noise for no reason.
Oh goodness.
Oh goodness.
But yeah. So, do you have your relationship question?
All right, I think. Give me a second.
Oh my goodness. Not the actor.
What happens since we're all on this boyfriend and girlfriend and conversations and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
What happens if your ex ups and leaves you without any notice and then wants to come back?
Oh snap! Up to leave you without no notice?
No, just up and left, took all his clothes, took all his stuff, and left. And I call it a B move. I'm not gonna say a cuss word because then I'll be on commercial.
Yeah.
But on B move and up and left, didn't say nothing, and then want to come back and try to make it seem like it was your fault that he left. How y'all feel about that one?
Yeah. How do you feel?
So no go. I say don't even. I wouldn't even know because I ain't even talking to you. You know, you would you could call me. You could hit me on all my social media pages. Hey, you know that song. You can hit me on all my social media pages, and I still wouldn't acknowledge.
Katrina said they don't want to stay here no more. I think that's the truth right there. I mean, I feel like there's no connect. There's you just drop all connection. Modern days, you probably block on social media, or you might not even go that extra mile. You might just never respond to the message. Regardless of what it is, the moment that happens, right? There's no explanation. There's no let's talk about it. There's no anything.
I say that.
It's over.
But people always say they need that closure. My mom hates
Money
that
in the
word.
chat singing, love don't
live here anymore. Is that love don't live here anymore?
Katrina said we don't have anything to talk about.
I agree. But for some reason nowadays, this new millennial, this new whatever stage of people's life, always feel like they got to answer their phone or answer their DMs and answer all that. I don't feel like I got to answer nothing. I ain't answering nothing I don't want to answer.
Everything is so accessible, like
it can be accessible. I don't have to answer it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like at that time when there's no technology like that, even like a call, right? People put a certain level to everything. A text might not be as much as a call, whatever. They have their own little score in their system. So they feel you can't just text me or say whatever and give me some closure. It's a problem. I honestly feel like the moment
but I'm saying the guy now wants to come back. I would never know that the guy wants to come back because I would never answer the call. It would never be somebody answer.
She said I got closure when they left.
Thank you.
We don't.
That's what my mama said. My mama said the same thing. The closure was gone when you left. I don't need I don't need to ask you why. I don't need to ask you what did I do? Could I have done something better? I don't need to take. Once you left, you left. There's no closure.
Katrina, not Katrina. Deborah throwing in. I want to get to know.
Exactly. Y'all already know social media, baby. I told you.
Cole said, had that happen, and I told her, take 6 months to figure out what you really want.
See, Cole, you nice. And my thing is peace. You gone out, you left. I don't need to talk to you. If we didn't have a discussion about you leaving, we ain't got to have a discussion about you coming back. Because guess what? The door does not swing open again. It stays shut.
Katrina said, Cole, 6 months. Lord, I would have a whole new relationship.
I already said I want those people that, I think in my mind, and I might not be because I'm crazy, but I think in my mind, I have to have a relationship. I think I have to be married.
I feel like once you are married for so long.
I would leave. No, even before, when I was younger, I knew I was the type that needed to be married. And it wasn't like a need, like I'm going to just take any dude and marry because they're still hard to get. It was never like I'm not happy by myself because I enjoyed being single, but I knew I could never be in a long distance. I could never be in a long distance relationship. I could never be in a long relationship and there's no future for us. Yeah. I could never, it always had to, if I knew that we weren't going to have a future, then I knew we couldn't be together. We could date because, I'm always up for a free meal. But
goodness,
or going out somewhere new, going to a movie. I'm always up for adventures. But to say we together, no.
Put a title on it.
Yeah. If I knew there was no future, I didn't put pressure on Chris to marry me or my first husband to marry me or the one guy that I was engaged to ask me. I never put pressure on any of them. But I knew I was one of those girls, and I think they knew too, that she ain't gonna date me long. Like we ain't gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend for years. Like this is not her. She ain't that chick. She that chick that be like, okay, we ain't going nowhere. Why don't we just start dating? You see people, I see people, we still see each other. Hey, it works out fine for both of us.
And that's kind of entertaining. What you just said, you're gonna still entertain it just a little bit, but. You're going to entertain something else, right?
Yeah, because I'm in the world that I know that I
say that you would stay entertaining like that, right? In that situation.
That's what I said.
Like House of X,
House
of X is in the building. Welcome in. We got House of X Entertainment. We stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. It said, hey, you in the pool. Not the pool. We actually having a good time in the pool. Thank you for the vacation.
Yes, I love my vacation. She said, Lena said, closure means when the door hits your butt, it's closed. Thank you, Lena. Lena knows. Y'all, Lena is a wise woman. Katrina is over here. What she saying? I move on quick. I always say to get over one, get up under another one.
Oh. Okay.
Katrina, man, you need to talk later, girl. We're gonna have us.
That seems a little problematic, but you know, Katrina, you live your life. You're a grown woman, Katrina. You're a grown woman, Katrina.
But yeah, I've always said that. I know because I remember one of my friends was like, "So you just need a man to be with? You need to be with a man?" And I'm like, "No, I'm single and I'm chilling, but I know there's no way in the world I could date somebody. I can't have a boyfriend for a long period of time. If I see, I don't need them to see.
Katrina said,
I
need to
see.
Like a free meal.
I do like a free meal. I do. I like free trips and stuff. Y'all don't know I like free. Free is the best in the world. But that's how I always knew. I could never have a boyfriend long because if I never thought we were going to go any further, I felt like we needed to date others as well as we could continue to date each other because, you know, it's free.
Yeah.
Like 7 is free. Dating is free for me, you know.
You know what's also free?
What?
This next message that was brought to you by
and I didn't
a
cuss this
YouTuber
time.
near you.
Hey guys! Welcome back to the Set. What's up?
It's the Zell Fam, YouTube family. It's the Zell Fam, man, they cool like them be. It's the Zell Fam, I don't know how you do. It's the Zell Fam, go check them out on YouTube. It's the Zell Fam, the YouTube family. It's the Zell Fam, man, they cool like them be. It's the Zell Fam, I don't know how you do. It's the Zell Fam, go check them out on YouTube. It's the Zell Fam, the YouTube family. It's the Zell Fam, man, they cool like them be. It's the Zell Fam, I don't know how you do. It's the Zell Fam, go check them out on YouTube.
You knew said gone 6 months, 3 months later he has a baby mama. Oh heck no.
Please. And that's something I didn't do either. I didn't never do baby mamas. I had one boyfriend that had a baby mama. And even though it was like rocky in the beginning, but when I put my foot down, it got smooth. And once it got smooth, I still just don't like baby mama issues. Because I don't like that interrupting my time. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm selfish. My time is very precious to me. So when you got to put something ahead of me, I don't want it. Like when I was young, I don't want it. I think when I'm older, I'm more, you know, comfortable and wiser now. So I can handle maybe a baby mama if I had to date somebody who had a baby mama. But I don't know. Like your kids got to be fully grown now to be in my repertoire. You ain't gonna be dating me talking about I got a 2-year-old because I ain't starting back over. I got grandchildren that I send home.
Yeah, well,
I don't want you to accidentally your baby mom be like, well, you got married and you got her, so here's the child, and then we gotta raise. I ain't raising no more kids.
I feel what you mean.
I put that down.
So you don't feel like you would ever step in and be the mother of somebody else's?
Some grown kids, I would be a mama.
Okay. So maybe if it was an older situation, like say you're, older or something happens,
Hey, something happened to Chris and I'm dating somebody else and then this guy's about to get married and his kids are grown.
You're not going to get, like, so let's say you was...
And out the house.
Let's say you was 30, right? And this person already has a kid. You wouldn't get with them.
Nope.
Knowing you have to help raise this child. Okay. So you're just not that type of person. You're not going to take on that obligation.
I'm going to tell you, I've seen a lot of people take on these obligations and they be miserable. I'm going to tell y'all a thing about Lenore. She don't like pain. No kind of pain. So there's not going to be no misery. There's not going to be no hurt feelings. I'm not fighting with no baby mama drama. I'm not doing any of that. I just refuse. And my thing is, I have the right to have that emotion and that feeling. Because my thing is, I know there's some good baby mamas out there that, me and her could be cool and we wouldn't have no issues. But I don't want to have to try to filter out and go through all that. So I just don't want to. And if me and Chris break up or get a divorce or he dies and I'm starting over, your kids got to be fully grown. Because, again, I ain't doing that. And, I want your kids to be grown, taking care of themselves grown.
Yeah, grown.
Like, I don't want you to be coming over here talking about, I need some money, bothering me about, we got to take some of this money from our vacation fund because little JoJo over here,
Not little
he
JoJo.
can't pay
Okay.
his rent, and I'm gonna be
Okay.
like this. Has to do with me what? And people can say that's rude, but that's how I would look at my kid. Like, okay, you got to pay rent, and what do that got to do with me? I had to figure it out. You need to figure out, because if I was dead, you wouldn't know how to do. You need to know how to do it while I'm alive. So if I do need to come in, I can. But you need to know how to figure this out on your own. Some parents, I'm telling you, y'all be babying y'all kids till they're 82. Talking about, that's my baby. My baby was a baby once he moved out. He's still my baby, but he ain't the baby I'm gonna have to take care of.
Yeah, so I feel you. You're saying none of that. You don't do pain.
I don't do
but
pain.
Pain leads to purpose. Check out Watson's book. All right, so Cole saying
that was a good one.
Cole said
that was a good one.
He cut off a bad one in 2 seconds. He don't give no. He ain't got no time for the beat. All right.
Move around and let someone else deal with her crazy. Exactly. Let somebody else deal with her crazy butt. Exactly. Just like I'm gonna let somebody else deal with the dude. That's what I'm saying. There's too many men and women out here for us to be stuck under these one turtles. I can't do it. I don't want no turtle on me, no whale on me. I don't want no shark coming around for me. I just don't want, and I feel like I have a choice to do that. And so do you. You guys don't have to take the bull. Y'all be taking the bull, and guess what happens when you take the bull? Guess what happens?
What happens when you take the bull?
You miss it on the person that's waiting for you.
Exactly. I feel like
that person can't be there because you already entangled with the whale and the bull, the shark, and all that. Let go so you can get this fine specimen of a man or this sexy specimen of a woman that's meant for you. But you sitting up holding on to this deadbeat, you wrong. And not like a deadbeat dad, just a deadbeat that ain't meant for you. That's all. Because he could be meant for somebody else and do great things with the other person, but he's just not meant for you. Just like you might not be meant for them, so you could be doing great things. Because whoever you're with is supposed to uplift you and get you to the next level, just like you're supposed to uplift them to get them to the next level. That's what I'm saying. If you're not doing that, then something's wrong. You staying in the gutter for what reason? Know your worth.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's the thing I get mad about when I see people, and they always tell me, well, it's totally different now that you're dating. Yeah. I mean, when you were dating, yes, it is totally different than when I'm dating. But my thing is, can you be different than everybody else? Do you got to be like the same
That
chicks?
is one thing, too. It doesn't really matter what dynamic is going on. You can set the pace for whatever. Like, you only are what you accept. So if that's what you want, you won't get it.
Exactly.
But if you don't really enforce the fact that this is what we're not gonna do, you're gonna end up with a whole bunch of stuff that you don't want.
Exactly.
I think people will be, like they feel like they are forced in, or I'm just gonna have to deal with this. Like you say, you really don't have to deal with it.
You know.
And you gotta, really work that out. Deborah said, "Help me carry my bricks."
I tell you. Yeah, because my thing is, that's how I look at it. Like, one thing I admire about Chris is whatever I wanted to do business-wise, I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. He was there through it no matter what. No matter if we were struggling, we didn't have enough money or anything. He was always there, and he always uplifted me. I didn't take his shine, and he doesn't take my shine. We shine together, and that's the thing. We are as one. Mm-hmm. We are a couple as one. I don't have to be jealous of my husband. He ain't got to be jealous of me. We are here to help each other move forward. Now, my husband's just being there, and he ain't supporting, he ain't helping. Then you're in my way, and then why are we together? You know what I mean? It's that love that keeps us encouraged and keeps going and helping us go to the next level. And sometimes we are with dead weight that's holding us down. And then that's the person we want to get married. And then we want to say, I hate marriages because you sat there and picked up the dead weight.
Right one,
Like, you knew he wasn't the one for you in the beginning. Like, I knew my first husband wasn't the one for me, but shoot, he was like my best friend. And I was like, everybody was talking about how you marry your best friend because you marry your best friend. It's going to last forever. It didn't last 6 months. Okay. So like I'm saying, you got to know your purpose. You got to know who you are. And a lot of people are going to be against what you want in your relationship or what you need in your relationship. But hey, who cares? You ain't in a relationship with them. Exactly. And a lot of people are going to tell you, oh, I wouldn't take that if that was me. That's a lie. You're going to take way worse than what I take. Most people that told me what they wouldn't take way worse than I would ever in life take from a man.
Yeah.
And they'll tell me, hey, you take that from Chris. Chris a little teddy bear until you make him mad, and then he turns into a grizzly bear. And then, of course, I'm not going to let you know, but it does turn me on. But anyway, let's go.
This next message is brought Oh, YouTuber.
I know that's coming.
Welcome to the Love and Live Show.
Would you like to buy us a coffee?
Yes. Okay, so we are launching our Buy Me a Coffee page.
It's a buy me a coffee. You know you want to make that queen real happy.
A coffee.
I buy me a coffee. Get you a membership.
That membership.
And you can be cool and fly like me.
All the funds that you donate on our Buy Me a Coffee page is coming directly towards things that we do on the channel.
Yeah.
You know, helping us do things like what?
Giveaways, contests, blessings. There's all kinds of stuff.
Buy that. Better try that. Better come on through. I know you like that. All right. No problem, Watson. You said I'm out of the pool. I was enjoying my time in the pool. But okay, this next question I have, okay? Because we already talked about what about the ex pulls up on a no contact, or you have that relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, no contact. Then they want to come back in the situation. Well, I want to stick on that no contact, all right?
Okay.
What if your best friend or someone you consider your best friend cuts contact out of nowhere, just out of the blue? Do you feel like you should make an effort to try to get a hold of them, or should you just leave it be, leave it alone?
I say no. I think sometimes you guys grow apart for a while, and it is not a big deal. Like your life is going in a different direction, and then sometimes you'll come back. One of my best friends that we call each other sisters, and we grew up together and stuff like that. We went through a lot of phases where we only seen each other once a year, and that's just to make sure we were all right with each other, and that was it. But she was living her life, and I was living my life, and that's just how it goes. And we're not as close right now because I'm doing my business, and she's finding her new genre of life right now and stuff like that. So we talk, but it don't be that long because we don't really have much in common.
There's no common ground. Yeah.
But it doesn't. We didn't end on bad terms. We're not mad at each other, and we're still like supportive of each other and love each other. I think that's just what people do. I think we put too much emphasis on, oh my God, wait, I haven't talked to you. Yeah. Sometimes you guys just gotta grow and do your separate thing. But when you guys come back together, you guys are cool.
I mean, that's one thing I would say. Just in general, like you said, I think as you get older, it's less of something you worry about because, that's life. Friends are gonna come and go. The ones that are gonna stick around are truly going to stick around. No matter how long it's been, you still have the connection. That's one thing I feel like I would value with some of my friends. I feel like we can pick up at just about any type, time in our life and still have that common ground, still be able to communicate. Some people you really can't do that with, but I do feel like, you really don't have to go that extra mile. You might want to send that message or give that call, leave that voicemail, but after you do all that, leave that alone. That situation will solve itself. And, if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. But if it comes back, that is what it is, I feel like you said, that is kind of just life,
Yeah, I was looking at this one YouTuber, just even this morning, looking at her content, and I was in love with how much she spends time with her girlfriend. Like even though it's not their page, it's her page, you are getting to know her friends, and that those are her best friends, and they're always together, and it's just like a delight to see. And like I wish, like at this time in my life, like we can have a time, because I've always tried to do that before we got like where we were together. I would have my girls, we'd be on Twitch and we would do that. I'm not kicking it with them like that no more. They're doing their thing and I'm doing my thing, and it's okay. You know what I mean?
Thanks for the love, money.
Yeah, thank you. And that's okay with me. But I just looked at her and I'm just like, I'm just amazed. I love their dynamic of this friendship that they have, and that they're sharing it on YouTube. Because you don't know that people still got true friends. That they've been together for years, and that's a hard thing to find. And I know, like one day you're gonna see, at least me and my one that we talk once in the blue. You're gonna end up seeing her on the lives with me, and we'll be doing like a ladies' night thing because I've always been into the ladies' night thing. But and then never trying to copy anybody else. But I'm just like, I tried to do it in the beginning, and of course we didn't never have anybody really that much. Except sometimes on Twitch we would, but it's just nice to see.
Yeah,
it's nice to see. But like I said, I talk to you guys way more than I talk to anybody here, except for the people in this household. Who do I talk to more than the people in this household besides you two?
You don't really talk to me that much.
Shut up.
As soon as you got off of YouTube, I'm so tired. I think I was gonna take a nap.
Look at this grandpa talking smack again.
Oh wow. Okay.
I can't do
Well,
grandpa.
Welcome in. We got James Money
615.
We caught James Money a little bit earlier. He was playing, I think, Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
So how you doing, James? Welcome in.
What's
welcome
up?
in.
What's up? But I like that question because people don't talk about the friendship. But the friendship, to me, sometimes friendship is way more like family than your family.
Exactly.
And most of my friendships are more like my family than my family. So,
but I feel like even for your family, you should have a similar dynamic. Like some of my closest family members, we have that dynamic. Like I can literally meet them at wherever they are at. You know, we cannot talk for a year or something like that, and we still have all those things that we value with each other.
Yeah, I can do that with my sister. My family is like this small. It's like a little small family that I talk to and I mingle with. So those are usually my sisters, and some of those sisters are my foster sisters, my real sisters, or my sisters I grew up with that are my friends, best friends. Yeah. They've been punished by my mom, got a whipping by my mom. All those sisters.
Yeah,
I have those, and I do have those dynamic with each of them.
You knew said she over there cooking. What you cooking up?
I know. I hope I get a plate because y'all be shady about these plates.
So yeah. What I'm gonna say on that too, like even having a bigger like family dynamic, I feel like I still do have maybe not as much of a connection because it is so many different people. You only can have with some people, but there is a good handful where it's like, all right, that's the person I would call, or that's that lined up in life like that. Does that make any sense? When I said it, I feel like maybe a little bit closer to those person and more of how I would a close friend or something like that. I feel like
you have family members that's closer to you than your friends.
Yeah, no, or similar level. Or like you would a close friend as well.
Well, a lot of people have that. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Now, when you have a big family like mine, you don't know everybody, so you're not gonna have that.
But that's the whole reason the family reunions and stuff. I don't claim my family, so it's okay.
Yeah,
like they don't claim me, I don't claim them. We move on. We say we still acknowledge each other as cousins and aunties and nieces and everything. But we ain't like that family dynamic. But we are who we are. And I'm cool with it. Like nobody heard me. What?
Tia said, "Okay, I'm back. Did I miss the Hots going to lose tomorrow?"
No, you missed that they gonna win and they're already winners. That's what you missed. And you knew that she making shrimp over rice and gravy and crumbled hamburger meat. All right, take that shrimp out and I got you.
You knew coming through with that different type of dish. Keep that shrimp on there. I want some.
Well, you can give him a shrimp and then take my shrimp out.
Okay,
Grandpa can't eat that much red meat like that. Grandpa's not allowed to eat red meat like that. Granny, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even. Oh my goodness, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't have no grannies over here.
Oh no, not Granny. What is he talking about?
I don't know. That's a senile.
It's getting problematic.
It's coming in strong. That senile's coming in strong, y'all. But yeah, she said she got us 100%. E-Money, don't be laughing at Tia because that is not what we doing.
I said, actually, that's why you in the pool.
I got up in backshot. I got a little sunburn on my left side.
She said, "Who, Grandpa?"
Grandpa over here. Grandpa got ran over by a
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. All right. All right now. Well, I'm gonna say overall, I feel like we had a lot of good conversations.
Y'all did good today. I enjoyed every last one of them.
We had some grandpa talk. We had some friendship, some.
And Lena Joya, I just gotta say, thank you. I love you. Need to be talking more in this conversation because you again been married for 42 years. We can all learn something from you. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Because the reason I say that is because I don't see people lasting long in marriages, and that hurt my little feelings.
And I mean, there's probably a lot that happened, but there's not too vocal. I mean, it doesn't come up. Like Lena has been on the live for a while, and this is the time she said that. So
exactly,
it is,
and that's why I can't wait till my one book come out. I just waiting on one of my business partners to help me.
Well, Deborah says awesome show today.
You see, he changed the subject.
No problem.
You see, he changed the subject, but yes, thank you, Deborah. Garrett, thank you.
Thank you, Deborah. We appreciate it.
Yeah, but my business partner is supposed to be helping me for my one relationship advice, but it's just sitting there waiting.
Tia said, who won the cookies? You won't find out till next Monday. Tia. You won't find out.
Those cookie winners be next Monday. Please check it out.
Yeah.
One person already got 1,000 on their cookies. I was like, ooh, it was a cookie I wasn't even thinking about, but it got 1,000. So make sure y'all watch your video. Watch your cookie video over and over again.
Love you. Thanks
love
for the love,
too, Tia.
All right, so we're going to end this live stream
by
saying, remember
to love
and live
each
day
as
if it were your last. Thank y'all for coming through.
Smooches!
There we go.
Yo. L&L. L&L. Woo. 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 Never Neil Show. It's hot. Taste it hot. I'm ready. Never Live. Let's go. Never Live Show. Motivation speakers. Positive affirmation. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Always cheating. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your potluck. Tropical morning for your royalty. Never Live Empire bringing all the heat. Wanna taste that heat? Woo. Try to taste the heat. Woo. Hot sauce, that sweet heat is banging like this beat. Woo. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Heat. Dynamite's the truth. Have you woo? Favorite nephew, Lenora. She know it's the truth. Chris. Everybody love Chris. Love it yourself.
It's the love
Love and live.
It's the love and live.
We be laughing, having fun.
Get up and stay. Love and live. Get up and stay. Love and live.
Love and live. Each day as if it was your last. This is Love and Live Shop.